Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, today to our live broadcast of the Snow College Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. I'm your host, Jared Walsh, and we are going to be expecting some great volleyball today. Number 13, Snow College, is playing against Colby Community College here.
There was so much noise on that button, you couldn't hear the buzzer. It will be an exciting game. Both these teams, I believe, are undefeated so far in the tournament. Let's introduce the starting lineup.
All right, we're going to get the starting lineups introduced here for both Snow College and Colby Community. Number 1, Brenna DeYoung. Number 4, Jessica Fugel. Number 7, Kirsten Nelson. Number 9, Megan Hunter. Number 12, Madison Packard. Number 15, Allie Stevenson. Number 24, Delaney Daniels. And we're getting ready to start here. Should be an exciting game. Snow is actually ranked number 13 coming into this matchup, so it'll be fun to see how the Badgers respond to being ranked so high and how they're going to be able to beat a tough opponent like Colby. Currently, Colby Community College is number 1 in their division, and it'll be interesting to see how Colby really tries to take it to Snow and get the victory today. Both teams won both of their games yesterday, and they both had fantastic showings, so we'll see if they can keep the momentum up today. Fantastic block by number 7, Kirsten Nelson, gives the Snow Badgers a 2-0 lead. And Colby responds right back with a quick score. Cuts the lead in half. 2-1 Snow. And number 12, Madison Packard, hits it outside the line, evening the score up at 2-all. Interesting fact, if you didn't tune in yesterday, Madison Packard, number 12 for the Badgers, was actually named the National College Volleyball Player of the Week for last week. So terrific achievement for her and for the rest of the Badgers. Ball goes out of bounds and Snow goes up 3-2. Colby comes right back. This has the makings of being a very, very close, very tough-fought game. Snow was undefeated yesterday in both their games, and Colby has won all 3 games they've played in as well. So this is going to be really a fun game to watch. If you're looking for something fun to do, please come down and support your Lady Badgers. They want everybody in here that they can get. They want all the support they can get, so please come out and show some love for the Lady Badgers volleyball. Excellent block by the Badgers. And it goes out of bounds, but it was last touched by Snow. So Colby now has a 5-3 lead. And a terrific block by Colby sends it right back into Badger territory. The Badgers are now down 3-6. And this has the makings of not being very pretty if Snow continues to play this way. Nice block attempt by the Badgers, but again, it just goes off their hands and lands deep in Snow territory. Snow is now down 3-7. And Madison Packard barely gets it over the net. And Colby scores again. Is now 8-3 in favor of Colby Community. This is the worst deficit that the Badgers have faced so far in this tournament. Blocked by number 11 from Colby, so now the Badgers are down 9-3. And the teams are going to take a quick timeout, so we'll follow that, and we'll be right back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with continuing live coverage of the Snow Badgers volleyball tournament. First annual Badger Bash tournament. Excellent way to come back from the timeout for Snow. Finally getting another point and stopping some of the momentum that Colby has gained. Number 24, Delaney Daniels, gets ready to serve. Terrific block again by the Badgers, gives them another point. Terrific serve by Delaney Daniels. And a great block by the Badgers, and number 1, Brenna DeYoung, spikes it over. Another great block. Unfortunately, it just lands in the Badgers territory again. Colby gets another point, score of 10-5. And the Badgers score again, 10-6. And we're starting to see the Badgers come out and play a little bit more, with a little more intensity, a little more aggression on offense. And that's how they played yesterday. I really think that's how they're going to be able to win today. And number 11 of Colby hits it into the net, giving Snow another point. Lead is now down to 10-7. Number 12, Maddie Packard, just a little too powerful, sends it outside. You know, if you were watching yesterday, you saw some fantastic plays happening from the Badgers, and specifically from Maddie Packard, number 12, and number 1, Brenna DeYoung. You saw some great plays happen like that. And what was really interesting to me was after every mistake or miscue that the Badgers had, whichever player it was that made the mistake would come back the very next play and respond by scoring. Badgers score again. Score is now 8-12 in favor of Colby. You know, this is very uncharacteristic of the Badgers, how they played yesterday. And excellent score again by the Badgers there. So score is now 9-12 in favor of Colby. Let's hope that Snow can kind of gain a little bit of momentum from this. Colby scores again, 13-9. You know, Snow never trailed this late in the game in their previous 2 games yesterday. So this kind of puts Snow in a position where they're not really comfortable, I would think. Number 12, Madison Packard, sends it out of bounds again. Scores now 14-9 in favor of Colby. Number 1, Brenna DeYoung scores for the Badgers. Number 1, Brenna DeYoung is up to serve. Let's hope that she can give this Badger team some momentum going into this next set. And she places the ball perfectly, goes off the hands of number 5 for Colby. Badgers score again, score of 14-11. All right, getting ready to serve is number 10, Riley Thompson. 12, Madison Packard scores again for the Badgers. Badgers are starting to pick it up a little bit here. Let's hope that they can continue this momentum. 14-12 in favor of Colby. Excellent play, gives the Badgers another point. Scores now 13-14 in favor of Colby. That was a much needed break for the Badgers there. And it goes through the hands of number 9. That was Megan Hunter. Colby scores again. Score 15-13 in favor of Colby. Number 12, Maddie Packard, sends it out of bounds again. She's not playing the same way she did yesterday. She's not playing near as well. Yesterday she was near unstoppable, and today the ball just hasn't bounced her way. Number 11 for Colby sends it out of bounds, giving Snow another point. Score 16-14 for Colby. Excuse me. Now leaving the game is number 2, Erica Kelly. Serving was number 9, Megan Hunter. Madison Packard, beautiful spike, hits it off the hands of Colby, goes out of bounds. Snow gets another point. Let's hope they can tie it up here and maybe take the lead. Colby hits it off the hands of, I believe that was number 7, Kirsten Nelson. Ball goes out of bounds, scores now 17-15. And it seems that every time Snow has gotten close, there's just been something to stop their momentum. They've made a mistake or something that just keeps stopping them from tying the game or taking the lead. And number 7 for Colby hits it into the net, giving Snow the point and the ball, 16-17. Let's hope the Badgers can capitalize with this, score another point, take the lead. And Allie Stevenson tries to gently lob it over the net, doesn't quite make it over. Back to Colby, they get the point and the ball, 18-16 in favor of Colby. Number 7, Kirsten Nelson. Beautiful spike over the top, gives Snow the point and the ball, 17-18. Number 24, Delaney Daniels. She's arguably the best server on this Snow College volleyball team, especially after the way she played yesterday. Some of her serves were just absolutely fantastic. Blocked by number 1, Brenna DeYoung. That ties the game at 18. Badgers starting to pick it up a little bit here, and you can kind of feel the excitement that the Badgers team has. And just like that, Colby goes back on top again, 19-18. This is the closest game that Snow has played throughout this whole tournament. So this has been really interesting to watch, and we'll have to see what Snow does to try and climb out of this hole here. beautiful spike by number 1 Brenna DeYoung. Sends it deep into Colby territory. No one around it. Ties this game again at 19. Getting ready to serve is number 2, Erica Kelly. Badgers get an excellent defensive stop. Snow now leads for the first time. Well, for the first time since the early goings of this game. Excellent save by 24 Delane Daniels. Madison Packard, number 12, a little too hard, sends it out of bounds. And again, Brenna DeYoung. She has really been the difference maker for the Badgers this part of the game. This game against Colby has been the Badgers' toughest so far, and Brenna DeYoung has really stepped it up here. Blocked by number 12, Madison Packard. All right, the teams are going to take a quick timeout. We'll follow them, and we'll come right back with our continuing live broadcast of the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. All right, and we are back, everybody. Exciting game so far. Snow has trailed for most of the game, but a quick late rally, and all of a sudden they're up 22-20. Let's hope they can continue this momentum here and eventually take the game. Snow scores again. It goes off the hands of number 5, Colby. Number 5 for Colby, excuse me. Or number 5, or yeah, number 5 of Colby. I apologize, we're having some technical difficulties up here. Madison Packard sends it into the net. It goes over, but Colby gets the point. Score 23-21. Goes off the hands of Colby. Again, number 1, Brenna DeYoung. She has really been the difference maker for the Badgers this game so far. She's really stepped it up and become the all-star of this team at this point. Score now 24-21 in favor of Snow. Number 10, that was Riley Thompson, sends it out of bounds. Score now 24-22 in favor of the Badgers. Number 12, Madison Packard scores. That's the game. 25-22. Snow wins the first set. Fantastic job by the Badgers to come from behind and steal that victory. All right, so the teams are going to take a quick break, and we're going to follow suit. We'll be right back with our continuing live broadcast of the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. It's been a great game. Excellent tournament so far by the Badgers. They have not lost a set so far in this tournament. They are undefeated through 7 sets, which is really amazing. I'm not sure how fast that happens, but just a fantastic outing by the Badgers. If you're just joining us, the Badgers had a fantastic come-from-behind victory against Colby Community College just this last set. They were down throughout most of the game, but they rallied back and they beat Colby by a score of 25-22. And it's really fun to see Snow play to this caliber. Fantastic block by number 7, Kirsten Nelson. It goes out of bounds, and Snow gets the first point. Again, fantastic play by the Badgers. Hits it right off their hands. That was number 12, Madison Packard. With a beautiful spike, hits it right off Colby's hands, and it goes out of bounds. Snow is up 2-0. Snow gets another score. Score 3-0. Madison Packard, terrific spike. It just goes out of bounds, a little too powerful. So Colby gets the point and the ball. Score 3-1 in favor of the Badgers. Number 7, Kirsten Nelson. Great spike. Again, just a little too powerful. Sends it out of bounds. Scores now 3-2 in favor of Snow. That was number 4, Jessica Fugel. Again, just too powerful and sends it out of bounds. And just like that, the score is now tied again at 3-all. And a fantastic try by the Badgers. Nice dive by number 9, Megan Hunter, but just not able to get there in time, and Colby scores again. So a quick 4-0 run for Colby Community College here. Let's put the Badgers back down again. Number 8 of Colby hits it into the net. Score is tied up again at 4-4. Badgers get the ball. Let's hope they can take advantage here. Colby gets another point. Score 5-4. Getting ready to serve is number 8, Carly Grayston. Score is 7-5 in favor of Colby. Terrific block by the Badgers. Great save by Colby. And an excellent spike by number 1, Brenna DeYoung. And the Badgers score again, 6-7 in favor of Colby. And another miscue by the Badgers gives Colby another point. The Badgers score again. Excellent play. And it goes out of bounds. Snow gets the point. Ties the game back up at 8. Snow gets another point. Score 9-8. Goes off the hands of number 5 and out of bounds. And again, Snow scores off the hands of number 5. Snow's now back up 10-8. Just like that, Colby responds back. Score 10-9. This has really been an exciting game to watch. If you have any free time or you're looking for something fun to do, please come down and support your Lady Badgers during this tournament. They want everybody here that they can get. It's just going to be a fantastic game. They played two incredible games yesterday. They played a fantastic set earlier. They're already up 1-0 over Colby. And this game, this whole series is just going to go back and forth between these two teams. Of course, Snow College ranked number 13 coming into this thing, so it'll be interesting to see how Snow can really use that to their advantage, I think, and how Colby's going to respond to that. So far, they've come out really aggressive. Both teams have, and it's been just a terrific back and forth game throughout this whole series. Nice block attempt by number 1, Brenna DeYoung. It just goes off her hand, just hits off her hand at the wrong spot. Lands in Badger territory, score tied up at 11. Again, number 1, Brenna DeYoung, just getting it done here. Getting it done on both sides of the ball. She is just playing fantastic so far this series against Colby. Score now 12-11 in favor of Snow. Again, fantastic serve by the Badgers. Goes off the hands of number 5 and out of bounds. And it seems like number 5 there for Colby has really had some problems. It seems like Snow has really been trying to target her and get her to make mistakes. Nice serve attempt by number 24, Delaney Daniels, but just goes out of bounds. Score now 13-12 in favor of Snow. Nice defense by the Badgers, but just couldn't quite get it done there. Colby scores again. Score tied now at 13. That was number 8, Carly Grayston, attempting to just spike the ball back down deep, but again, just a little too hard, goes out of bounds. And it looks like they're actually taking the point away from Colby and giving it to Snow. I guess they're saying it was inbounds. So excellent break of luck there for the Badgers. But Colby comes right back and responds with a terrific spike. Score 15-14 in favor of Colby. great block by Colby gives them now a 16-14 lead. Number 7 of Colby sends it into the net, gives the Badgers the point and the ball. Again, just a very back and forth game. Neither team seems like they can gain any ground on the other one. Both teams are just playing so fantastic right now. Excellent block by the Badgers, and the score is now tied up at 16. Number 15, Allie Stevenson, comes back with a big spike. Slams it down hard into Colby territory. Snow is now up 17-16. Terrific serve by number 12, Madison Packard. And a nice defensive effort there by the Badgers, but couldn't quite make the save. Score now tied again at 17. Colby gets the point and the ball. Very back and forth. I've never seen a volleyball game this close before. And it looks like it just barely hit inside for the Badgers, and that gives them the point and the ball. They go back on top, 18-17. And just like that, the game is tied again. Number 7, Kirsten Nelson, just served it a little bit too hard. Fantastic save by number 15, Allie Stevenson, and she comes back with a great block. Fantastic defensive play by the Badgers there. Allie Stevenson, phenomenal. Badgers now go back up 19-18. And again, just so back and forth here. Neither team can really get an edge on the other one. Score now tied again at 19. Number 1, Brenna DeYoung with a fantastic putback. Gives the Badgers the ball and the lead again. Let's hope that the Badgers can keep this momentum here and not turn the ball over. Nice block attempt by number 9, Megan Hunter. Just can't quite get up there enough. Goes off her hands and out of bounds. Great putback. Again, the Badgers go up 21-20. So let's see what the Badgers can do at this point. This is very similar to the game they played just barely against Colby. Let's hope the Badgers can gain some momentum here and win this game. Close this thing out. Fantastic block there by number 9, Megan Hunter. The Badgers are now up 22-20. Great block. The teams are taking a quick timeout, and we're going to follow suit. So we'll be right back with our continuing live broadcast of the Badger Bash Volleyball Invitational. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with our continuing live broadcast of the first annual Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. Snow College playing against Colby Community College here. Fantastic back and forth. Snow's already won the first game against Colby here, and this whole game has been very back and forth. The last game was very much the same as this one. Scored 22-21 in favor of Snow. Getting ready to serve is number 3 for Colby. Just like that, the score is tied again at 22. Boy, if you've got seatbelts, buckle them up, because this game is going right down to the wire here. Terrific back and forth here. Who's going to come out on top? And it's Colby. No. Point for the Badgers. They're up 23-22. Excellent stroke of luck for the Badgers there. They really needed that. And again, a fantastic block by the Snow College Badgers gives them a 24-22 lead. Boy, this game is going right down to the wire. Neither team is giving any ground here. And Colby comes right back and answers again, 24-23. I'm telling you, buckle up, because this is going to be a close game. So tough. Getting ready to serve is number 7 for Colby. And number 12, Madison Packard with the beautiful spike. That gives Snow this game at 25-23. Fantastic, hard-fought game by both teams. What an amazing sequence there. Incredible. The Badgers are just playing fantastic here. All right, both teams are going to take a quick timeout, and we're going to join them. And when we come back, it'll be Game 3 between Snow College and Colby Community College here at the first annual Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are continuing our live broadcast of the Snow College Badger Bash volleyball tournament here. And if you've just joining us, you have missed out on some fantastic volleyball. Snow College and Colby College have played just two fantastic sets. Snow has come out on top in both of those, but it has been very close this whole way. By no means was either team able to just walk through to victory. They just had to fight and scrap it out for these two sets, and it's been very tough. Getting ready to serve is number 3 for Colby. Great play there by the Badgers. That was number 12, Madison Packard. Sends the ball into the hands of the defenders, but it goes out of bounds, giving Snow the early 1-0 lead. But number 9, Megan Hunter, returns the favor and sends the ball into the net, tying the game up at 1. Number 12, Madison Packer, responds, gives the Badgers a now 2-1 lead. If you didn't tune in yesterday, Madison Packard was actually named the National College Volleyball Player of the Week. Although she has been struggling a bit today. Yesterday she played phenomenal, and you could really see why she was the National College Volleyball Player of the Week. But today she's just had kind of a tougher day. It goes out of bounds and Snow gets the point. No, Colby gets the point. They're saying that Snow touched it last. Score's now 3-2 in favor of Colby. And it goes into the net. Colby gets another point. And that was number 15, Allie Stevenson, who sends it out of bounds, giving Colby the now 5-2 lead. Again, it gets just knocked out of bounds. Score's now 6-2 in favor of Colby. You know, and if you're the Badgers, this is definitely where you don't want to be at this point, because Colby's just such a good team. You don't want to get too far behind there. The Badgers come right back and score again. Score 3-6 in favor of Colby. Getting ready to serve, number 24, Delaney Daniels. Arguably, I mean, if you saw her play yesterday, she's arguably the best server on this Lady Badger volleyball team. Excuse me. It's been one of those mornings, you know what I mean. Colby comes right back and gets the early score, puts them up 7-3. Goes out of bounds and Snow College gets the point. 7-4 in favor of Colby. Getting ready to serve is number 2, Erica Kelly. Excellent response by the Badgers. That was number 15, Allie Stevenson. And the Badgers are just starting to play a little more aggressive, a little more their style of volleyball here. But excellent save by Colby there. Brenna DeYoung attempts to spike it over, but can't quite get it over to the net. Scores now 8-5 in favor of Colby. But number 1, Brenna DeYoung, comes right back, gets another point for Snow. And again, number 12, Madison Packard, comes right back with a great spike there. Gives Snow another point and the ball. Just barely goes over the top of the net there. Snow gets another point. That was number 15, Allie Stevenson on the serve. Again, very close for all of these games. It's been crazy to see just how close this whole thing has been. Colby is now up 9-8. Snow gets another point. Score's now tied up again at 9. And it's been interesting to see how close these games have been, really. And, I mean, every time Snow has been down by 3 or 4 or 5 points, they've always managed to stage a comeback and, you know, even up the score or even take the lead. That was number 10, Riley Thompson on the serve. Fantastic block there. Excellent block. That was number 9, Megan Hunter. Fantastic defensive effort there by Megan Hunter. Gives the Badgers the ball again, but evens up the score again at 10. And, I mean, if you're Colby, I think you have to just be asking yourself, like, what more do you possibly have to do to try and beat this Badger team? They're really coming back after everything you throw against them. Score is now 11-10 in favor of Colby. Number 12, Madison Packard on the spike. Hits it off the defender's hands and it goes out of bounds. Another point for Snow. It ties it up again. I mean, if you're the Colby coach at this point, you just have to be wondering, how on earth do I beat this Snow College Badger team? Excellent serve by Madison Packard. Goes off the hands of number 9, that was Megan Hunter. Goes out of bounds. Colby gets the ball again. Score 12-11. It goes into the net there. Ties the game up at 12. Snow gets the ball back. Number 24, Delaney Daniels, getting ready to serve. It'll be interesting to see how Snow can respond to this. Hopefully build some momentum here and get a few points on the board. Excellent block there. Score is now 13-12 in favor of Snow. And again, Colby knocks it out of bounds. Score 14-12. Again, Delaney Daniels on the serve. A miscue by Snow gives Colby the point here and the ball. So now score 14-13 in favor of Snow. Ooh, dangerous play by Snow there, but excellent serve by Colby. Good spike by number 1, Brenna DeYoung. It just goes out of bounds. Score's now tied at 14. But a miscue by Colby gives Snow the point. Snow now goes up 15-14. And a nice defensive play there by number 1, Brenda DeYoung. Just couldn't quite get the block. Scores now 16-15 in favor of Snow. Colby responds. Again, score 17-16 in favor of Snow. Again, just a very tough, hard-fought game by both teams. And really, you know, who's going to come out on top here? You can never just tell with these two teams. Score 18-16 in favor of Snow. Getting ready to serve is number 10, Riley Thompson. Barely clears the net. Colby comes right back and responds, scores another point. Score 18-17 in favor of Snow. Score is all tied up here at 18, and I mean, if you're the Badgers, you really just want to put Colby out of here as quickly as you can. You're already up 2 games to nothing. You don't want to give them a lead here. You really don't want to give them any kind of momentum or any kind of breathing room. So you really just can't let up off of the gas here. Score 19 to 18 in favor of Colby. Number 3 getting ready to serve. Terrific score by the Badgers, evens it up again at 19. Colby comes right back, hits it off the hands of number 15, Ali Stevenson, and it goes out of bounds. Goes out of bounds off the hands of number 12, Madison Packard. Dangerous territory for Snow to be in here. It's 21 to 19 in favor of Colby. With as well as they're playing, you really don't want to give them any kind of breathing room. You never want to let up on the gas here. Serving by number 7, Colby. Colby gets another point. And this is really dangerous territory to be in for the Badgers. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with our continuing coverage of the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live broadcast of the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. I'm telling you, if you've got a seatbelt, you're going to need to buckle up here because this has been just such a close game and so hard fought between 2 great teams. And this is not looking good for Snow. Snow is now down 23 to 19. They are going to need to have some kind of monster rally here to get back from this. They can still win. They just really need to play a little tighter on defense and cut down on miscues. And an excellent miscue there by Colby gives Snow the point and the ball. Scores now 23 to 20. Getting ready to serve, this is number 12, Madison Packard. She sends it into the net. Score now 24 to 20 in favor of Colby. Dangerous, dangerous territory. This is game point here for Colby, so the Badgers are really going to need to have some kind of great comeback. And they send it out of bounds. Score now 21-24 in favor of Snow, or in favor of Colby, excuse me. There's the game. Colby finally takes a set. That is Snow College's first loss throughout this tournament. Colby ends up beating Snow 25-21. So we're going to take a quick break here, join the teams. When we come back, we're going to have Game 4 of our continuing live broadcast of the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. Stick around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our continuing coverage of the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. My name is Jared Walsh, if you're just joining us. We are being joined here live today by the very talented Trishelle Armstrong, who's going to be helping me on broadcast. If you're just joining us, the Badgers are playing against Colby Community College, and all three games have been very close, very hard fought. Snow just barely lost their first set of this entire tournament, just barely to Colby. So Snow is up 2-1 in favor of Colby. And, you know, if you're the Badgers, I would think this is where you're really looking to put it away.
Game number 4.
Excellent spike there by number 7, Kirsten Nelson. The Badgers score. Tied it up at 1. So Trish, if you're the Badgers coach, what would you be thinking at this point in time? You're up 2-1. What do you think you have to do to try and put Colby away?
I think it's just the little mistakes. Those are the things that get you. But we have a lot of powerful girls, so.
Right. Fantastic block by number 7 there. And Kirsten Nelson puts it over the net again. And Snow gets another point. Score 3-1 in favor of Snow. Another miscue for Snow, and Colby gets another point. Score 3-2 in favor of Snow. And Colby barely gets it over the net, ties up the game, and I mean, just like that, so quickly, this team can tie the game up and really bring it back into their favor here.
It's crazy, the back and forth that we've had. One team will have a nice spike, and then the next minute, spike for Colby.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
It has been crazy just to see how tough both of these teams are playing together.
You can tell they both really want it.
Absolutely. Terrific block there by number 4, Jessica Fugel. And she ties the game up for the Badgers. Number 1, Brenna DeYoung with a perfect spike, sends it down just really hard into Colby territory. Nobody really had a chance to get, to send that ball back over.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the path of first spike.
Right.
Ace there for the Badgers.
right, score 7-5 in favor of Snow. Getting ready to serve. This is number 4 for Colby. I apologize. We don't have a roster with Colby. And number 1, Brenna DeYoung, again, just answers back. And today, I think, for the Badgers at least, Brenna DeYoung has been the consummate MVP of their team. She has really stepped up when they needed her to. She's just played fantastic. All right, score 9-7 for Snow. Getting ready to serve, or serving rather. That was number 15, Allie Stevenson. Excellent stroke of luck there for the Badgers. They really needed that one. All right, so now Snow goes up 10-7. You know, excellent block attempt by number 1, Brenna DeYoung, but just goes off her hands and out of bounds. And again, Brenna DeYoung tries to smack it down hard, but just gets blocked there and lands in Snow's own territory. Score 10-9 in favor of Snow.
It seems like whenever one team gets up in points, the other team just comes right back. It's so back and forth.
Yeah, it is. It's been really interesting to watch that, actually. You know, neither team is giving an inch to the other. Snow tries to answer back, but the ball lands in their own court. And again, just shows you how quickly this game can change. What was once a 10-7 lead for Snow has now become a 10-10 tie. Number 1, Brenna DeYoung, again.
Those spikes. That girl was crouching. I think she was a little bit scared.
Well, she can get up there, that's for sure.
We have a lot of powerful spikers, and even the serves, we see a lot of them going out of bounds because they're just so strong.
Absolutely. And again, just like you were saying earlier, Trish, every time one team seems to get a little bit of momentum, the other team just comes right back and steals it all away, puts it in their own corner. I mean, this has almost got to be frustrating for both teams, knowing that as much as they tried, they just can't seem to get a lead on the other one. They can't put the other team away.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Snow is able to, dodge another bullet there, get another point. Score now 13-11 in favor of Snow. Terrific spike, number 7, Kirsten Nelson. Fantastic spike by number 7 there.
Allie back in. Maddie serving.
Getting ready to serve for the Badgers, number 12, Maddie Packard. But again, another miscue by Snow gives Colby another point.
And
So
here
now
we go again with the back and the forth, and
yeah. Fantastic block there by number 4, Jessica Fugel. Number 15, Allie Stevenson with a great spike, hits it off the hands. Hits it off the hands of the Colby defenders. It goes out of bounds. Snow finally, it looks like they're starting to build some momentum, get out of this constant back and forth struggle.
then Colby comes back with another point. Those spikers, they're so strong, they spike it right out of the court.
Yeah. And again, just knock it out of bounds. They're too strong. Score now 16-15 in favor of Snow.
Erica's back.
Number 15, Allie Stevenson, able to get the fantastic spike there. All right, the teams are going to take a quick timeout and we're going to join them. We are going to be right back with our continuing live broadcast of the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our continuing coverage of the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. Snow College playing against Colby Community College here. And really just a fantastic series between these two teams. Snow leads the series 2-1, and every game so far has just been so hard fought, so back and forth and close. And finally, Snow looks like they're starting to pull away a little bit here. Let's hope they can keep this momentum up. Score now 20-15 in favor of the Badgers. No, just a little too deep into Snow's territory for them to chase it back down. So, excellent effort there by the Badgers, but just not quite enough to get it done. Again, nice save by the Badgers, but just too powerful. It goes out of bounds. If you're Snow, I think this is the last thing you want to start doing is to let Colby back into the game, give them any kind of breathing room here.
Yeah, here we go again with the back and forth. Those Badgers, they get up and then
Absolutely.
Colby comes back and
looks like the teams are taking a quick timeout. We'll stay with you through this timeout. It's been a really interesting game so far, really interesting series. I mean, if you're just the coaches of Snow or Colby, you really have to be frustrated because it seems like your team just can't put away the other one yet. It's too far back and forth for any team to really gain any kind of momentum here. But excellent choice by Snow taking the timeout after Colby had that nice little 3-0 run. Let's hope Snow can come back in here and take advantage of this. Really come back and be strong. Come out aggressive after this timeout. Number 1, Brenna DeYoung, fantastic spike. Number 12, Madison Packard, gets the good block, but it just goes off her hands and out of bounds. Scoring out 21-19 in favor of Snow. Again, number 1, Brenna DeYoung has really just been playing like an MVP here.
she's such a powerhouse. She just comes up and you already know it's going to go down, and
Absolutely.
she's too quick.
She has been playing phenomenal for the Badgers. All right, the teams are taking a quick timeout here. We're going to join them, and when we come back, we'll have more from the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Score now 22-19 in favor of the Badgers. If you're just joining us, this is our continuing live broadcast of the Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament here in beautiful Snow College. Right now, the Badgers are playing against Colby Community College, and they've had sort of a tough day playing them so far, but they've really come back and tried hard. So many of these games have been back and forth, and it seems like neither team was able to get very much momentum over the other. Right now, though, Snow seems like they're in control, and I would think that's where you want to be at this point in the game. Score 23-19 in favor of Snow. (24-19). Here it is. This is game point for the Badgers.
Let's hope they don't let Colby come back and make a comeback on them.
Absolutely. You can't give another team any kind of breathing room. You can't let up off the gas at this point. Terrific spike there by number 7 for Colby.
There's so much energy in the gym right now. Both teams, all the fans are cheering for either team.
Absolutely.
I think that plays a big role into what happens.
Yeah. Snow needs one more point here to seal the game and the series. And this is not good if you're Snow. You can't let them come back in. Scored 24-21 here in favor of Snow. And Maddie Packard with a beautiful ace seals the game and the series for the Badgers. Score 25-21. The Badgers win it. Fantastic play by both teams. Really just an amazing series of volleyball there.
That was a really tough game.
That really was.
Colby's a great team though, but they couldn't quite get it on the Badgers.
Yeah, fantastic play. Just fantastic games by both teams. In the end, Snow wins it by a series score of 3-1. Just fantastic effort by the Badgers. And Snow is still so far undefeated throughout this whole tournament. They've won against all 3 teams they've played against, and they have only dropped 1 match, which I think is impressive.
Oh yeah.
Out of 10 games, they are 9-1, or 10 matches, I should say. They're 9-1. So fantastic effort by the Badgers there. If you're just joining us, you just watched the conclusion of the Snow College versus Colby Community College volleyball game. We are going to be back tonight at 5 o'clock with, again, continuing coverage of the Snow College Badger Bash Volleyball Tournament. Thank you so much for joining us. Signing off, my name is Jared Walsh.
And I'm Trishelle Armstrong.
And we will be back tonight with you guys at 5. Thanks so much for watching.